What's up, YouTube? Here's my 75-gallon fish tank. The lighting isn't the best right now, but you can still see the fish. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 fish in this tank. The oldest fish that I have in here, that's been in this tank the longest, not the oldest, it is got to be this guy right here. It's close between the two grass cutter catfish right here and the big albino Tiger Oscar. And yeah, the lighting's really bad because it's late. The lamp is on. But here's the big albino Tiger Oscar. I just did a 50% water change on this tank. I do 50% every week, and that involves siphoning all the gravel really well. I got 2 Aqua Clear 110s on here, and this is only a 75-gallon tank. The filters keep the water crystal clear. This isn't the best quality right now in the light, but this water is crystal clear. You can't really tell my recording, but it is. So the big albino Tiger Oscar is about 2 years old, I want to say. In a couple months, I think it'll be 2 years old. It's about a foot. And this guy, a little smaller, is probably about 10 inches. This is a red Oscar, and this one's only about, I want to say, like a year old. So the albino tiger used to be a lot bigger, but the red Oscar did catch up in size for sure. So they're pretty close in size, and they're pretty much full grown. They could possibly grow a couple inches, but fish kind of grow to their tank size, and I don't think they'll get too much bigger in here, maybe another inch or so. And then these are my 2 grass cutter catfish. I've heard they can get pretty big, like 11 inches, that's what it says online, but I've never seen them that big in captivity anywhere. And my grandpa had some that were like 20 years old, and they only got about 6 inches. And these guys right here are like 6 inches, and they haven't grown at all in like a year, and I've had them about 2 years. So yeah, they usually stay together. Usually they're on the right side of the tank, but lately the 2 Oscars have been tearing up the tank and fighting, so they're kind of scared. They're kind of staying on this side. My biggest fish in the tank, and the lighting's horrible right now. I can't really do anything about it, but it's the big clown knife. He's about 18 inches, so he's almost as wide as a tank. Not quite that big, probably like 16, but he's getting too big for this tank. I've said before, if you watch my videos, my previous videos, that I was going to get rid of him. I thought I was going to get rid of him months ago, but I don't want to. I still got him, but he's kind of too big, so I think next week I'm probably just going to bring him into this one pet store, get some store credit for him. So, and the Oscars are really nice. They look a lot better when it's light down here, especially the albino tiger one. He doesn't look that good right now, but they do have some missing scales. They're both beat up because they have been beating the crap out of each other recently. I mean, these 2 Oscars have really been going at it. You can see a lot of missing scales on the albino one and the red one, and usually the albino one's kind of the more dominant one because it's bigger and it's been here longer. But I would say they both instigate the fights equally. And after I did the water change, which was about an hour ago, they haven't really been fighting, but the last like couple months, these 2 have just been going nuts. And by the end of the week, you can see the gravel's pretty flat on the bottom. They always dig out a hole, so I don't know if they're trying to spawn and one of them won't spawn, or they're both males or what, but they keep fighting. So it has to be spawning related because they do the tail vibration and they're digging off the bottom. So clearly somebody wants to spawn, and I don't know why they're fighting, but they're fighting. So I got the 2 grass cutter cats. They're fully grown. The Oscars, the albino's about fully grown, albino tiger. And it looks a lot nicer when the light's better, and it's beat up too, so doesn't look as great as it really is in person when it's lit down here in my basement, but it is a really nice fish. But yeah, both of them are pretty beat up. And I got this big piece of driftwood in here because the last fish is my L190 orange-eyed royal pleco It's about 5 inches, and unfortunately you can't really see it right now, but it's next to the clown knife. It usually hides under here during the day, and then at night it goes on the driftwood and it eats the wood. And I give it vegetables and stuff. It likes to eat, and it eats leftover food, like if the cichlids, the Oscars, the pellets that go through their gills. The pleco will eat that. He'll eat algae, wafers, bug bites, and vegetables are good too for royal plecos for sure. The grass cutter catfish eat the leftover pellets that come out of the Oscar's gills. The clown knife only eats Hikari cichlid gold pellets, and that's the only pellets I put in this tank. So the Oscars eat crickets, roaches, earthworms, night crawlers, Hikari cichlid gold pellets. I have given them feeder fish before, but they don't really like them and they're messy. And the place I get them from, they're diseased sometimes, so not good. But so I don't really give them that. But they love bugs, worms, pellets. Clown knife only likes pellets for some reason. He used to like live fish when he was small, but he doesn't like live food at all now. And pleco will eat anything. Grass cutters pretty much only eat pellets, and I have put bloodworms in here and I'll eat those. But yeah, that's about it. So that tank looks really clean after a water change. That's kind of why I wanted to record. Okay. So yeah, I got a LED on here, Marineland, just if anybody wants to know. Tank's Marineland. Came with the light. The tank, the stand with the cabinet, the door that opens. I got a bunch of fish stuff down here. It was on sale at PetSmart. I got the light, the tank, and the stand for like $210, so that was a really good price, brand new. And Oscars ate today, but they usually like to go and kind of look for food. And here's kind of a side view. And, so yeah, the royal pleco likes to hide on the back of the wood there, kind of this part right here. It likes to go on at night and chew on the wood. And the clown knife does swim around a lot, but when I record, he gets scared and kind of just hides under here. But he's a lot bigger than what he looks like. His tail's touching the corner there, and his nose is here. I've measured him. He's about 16 inches. So there's the two grass cutter catfish. And they always got those white spots on their mouths, from what I've seen, and that's from gravel. Like them digging through the gravel kind of does that. There's Oscar. Looks a lot better now, and when he's in the perfect spot. There's no shadow, so it's nice and lit. Yeah, they're both really beautiful fish, the Oscars. They are beat up pretty bad though, because I mean, I was afraid they were going to break the lids. They were fighting so much. They were just beating the crap out of each other, locking jaws and just going crazy. So I'll probably get rid of the clown knife soon. It's too big. I just want to give it to someone, a bigger tank. And I don't know, if these Oscars keep fighting within the next couple months, I might decide I want to just keep one, and I think I'll have to keep this one because I can't see me getting rid of this one. It's one of the only fish that I have a name for, and its name is Biscuit. It was kind of a joke, but it just stuck with it, so his name is Biscuit. So yeah, I'd have to keep this one, even though I would miss the other one for sure. But yeah, I'll wrap up the video now. So yeah, post water change, the tank's nice and clean. The filters could probably be cleaned. They're not real dirty, but they're a little dirty. But the gravel definitely got cleaned in 50% water change about an hour ago. So, but it's really late at night. It's after 1 a.m. and I got work tomorrow. So I'm gonna end the video now. Thanks for watching. If you got any comments, leave them down below, and I'll try to answer them. Peace out.